Hi everyone, this is Arfin, and today we are going to work on Treynor ratio by using functions. It will be in the same way what we have done in our previous video for Sharpe ratio. So it's pretty much same, but there are some two or three additional line of code under the function which we are going to define. So let's start. As always, we are going to import libraries. So import pandas as PD, import numpy as np, import pandas underscore data reader as web from scipy because we need to calculate beta, import stats from tabulate, import tabulate. Let's run this, alt enter. Oops, okay, import. So while it's running, so we can just put the command for data. So data, oops, okay. Since we are going to define a function, so we can directly start defining the function. Define def trainer underscore ratio. Okay, as always, we are going to put our inputs, which will be stocks, comma, start date, comma, end date, comma, risk-free rate. Okay, so let's define data as a data frame. So data is equal to pd dot data frame. We can put return as a return series. So okay, and I'm also going to calculate to have a data frame for benchmark, which we will download in a while. So okay, we are going to run a loop because we will calculate Treynor ratio for more than one stock. So that's why we need to have automated function. So what we are going to do for I and stocks, data of I is equal to web dot data frame data reader, and then I comma data source, which is Yahoo, start date is equal to start date and is equal to end date, and of course our adjusted close price. Okay, so we also need to download benchmark. Okay, so it's bench. Now this is something tricky, so we can pass it in the function here, or we can directly put the name of the benchmark. So since I'm going to just download S&P 500 data, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just put S&P, and again I'm gonna download data from Yahoo, and it will be in Yahoo. We have a ticker for S&P, which is SPC, comma data source, which is of course Yahoo. Then we have a start date, which is gonna be same. We have end date, which is of course gonna be same. Okay, so here I'm also going to use adjusted close because we need to have a dividend adjusted benchmark or all the corporate actions adjusted basically. So adjusted close. Now we need to calculate return for stocks as well as return for benchmarks. So return of I is equal to data of I dot percentage change. Okay. Similarly, we are going to calculate cumulative return. Okay, instead of cumulative return, let's me calculate the return for benchmark. So here, since this stock is benchmark is only one, so I'm going to calculate, yeah, return. So I have created a new column under the data frame bench, and then it's gonna be bench dot, since it's only one, so we can put it in this way. If you want, you can put the name of the column here. In both ways are fine. So let's put the ways just to, okay, so here we go. Now we need to calculate cumulative return of I, which will be data I minus 1 divided by data 0, sorry, I and 0, whole will be under bracket minus 1. So here we will have a cumulative return of the stock. And then what we are going to do here is we are going to calculate beta of the stock. So for beta, as we have shown the formula in the previous video, beta or result, I mean, I can put beta here, that's not a big issue. So beta is equal to stats dot linear regression, since we are going to download this data from linear regression line. The beta will be a regression coefficient. So what we are going to do here, we need to pass x and y. In this case, x will be our stock and y will be our benchmark. So what we are going to do here is we are going to calculate. Okay, I'm missing one step here. No, in fact, it's fine. No need. So sorry. Okay, I was just over looking to it. So I dot. Okay, I will leave one point here. I want to run it and I want to show an error that if we are going to keep return as it is, what will happen? And then I will fix it. So return, comma, bench return. Here I'm going to put 0. Why I'm putting 0, you can find it in my previous video of Treynor ratio, which I calculated for individual stock. So you will understand why I'm putting 0 here. And then enter. Now I need to calculate Treynor ratio here. So Treynor underscore I is equal to cumulative underscore I minus risk-free rate divided by 100, because I'm going to put it an absolute number. So divided by beta of I. So print, I'm just going to show you in a simple way. Then after that, I will put it in a presentable form. So let's run this, all enter, perfect. So Treynor ratio, what we need to put there, again, Apple. Okay, I'm going to pass a list here. So it's gonna be FB, comma, start date 2020, sorry, 2020-1-1, and date 2020-12-31, risk-free rate 2%. Let's run this. And I am waiting for the error. Perfect. You can see here it's none. Why it's none? Because the first return value here will always be NaN. So that's what we need to drop here. And that's what I wanted to show. If we are not going to drop Na, we will find this error. So now I'm going to put drop Na. Let's run this now and see the result. Great. Now let's present it in a, put it in the presentable form. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this, tabulate, okay, stock, which is our headings. Or we can put cumulative return of the stock. It totally depends on us what we want to put. So I'm going to put beta as well. And of course, Treynor ratio. Comma. Stock will be I. Cumulative return will be cumulative of QI, and then beta I and Treynor I. Okay, here our header will be first row. Let's run this. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to print a line after Apple. Let's check here. Perfect. So we can put round here, we can put it up to 2 decimal, 4 decimal, 3 decimal. It depends on us. We can add percentages here. So a lot of things we can do here. Similarly, we can even calculate Sharpe ratio here. So all these response I will calculate in the next video, and I will present all the numbers, all the response in a presentable way by using small lines of function which I have used here and in our previous video. So hope it will be helpful for you, and if you really like the video, please like and subscribe my channel, and give me your feedback. It will be really helpful for me. Thank you so much.